So, about to do an unboxing video here in the garage. It was like just a tick below 40 degrees Fahrenheit. But now, since I got the heat machine plugged in, it's just a space here. It's just going to heat the space directly in front of you. But if you work in the garage, this thing, you have to keep it on the floor. But working a nice garage and concrete floor, I think this is perfect. So let's get into it. Just wanted to make you all aware of such things like that. So, as some of you may know, I have a 95 GT, and for a while, backstory, bought it in 2020, like right when COVID shut everything down. Got a great deal on it. 5-speed manual. Last year the 5.0 pushrod motor, and about a year ago, the clutch went out. Don't know if it was the original clutch or possibly second clutch, but the car had 128,000 miles, and so I went ahead and replaced it with the OEM style Lufkin clutch, and then all the other odds and ends. But the one thing that I did not replace, which this box contains from late model restoration, is the clutch cable. So the clutch cable that's in the 95 GT is the stock one. It's seemingly all original, and there's no adjustability. So that's why we have this guy right here. So let's go ahead and open it. And I should have just got one of these from the get when I was replacing the clutch and doing all that, which I did do right here in this very garage. Because the other thing here is that I've been enjoying the car. You know, I got a nice catback exhaust on it. Shifts great. I also changed out the transmission fluid after I did that whole clutch job, dropped the whole trans and all that. So shifts great and everything, but I am wanting more in the power department. So this is just a very small thing at first of many small odds and ends that I'll be doing on the car before I get to power. There's a lot of maintenance and wear and tear items that I need to address before I can just go ahead and do like a top end kit or even like a stroker kit. But I'm not even nowhere near there. I just gotta take it step by step till I can get up to that point. Okay, so this is a box, weighs 4 pounds, cost me $130-ish. So fun little price to weight ratio for you there. But yeah, it came in a nice box, nice packaging here, and I might scoot over a little bit. I gotta stay close to my heater here, my heat machine. Basically one big Ziploc baggie, and I will throw up a link in the description below. This is not there's a cheaper adjustable clutch cable from LMR. I don't even think it has a brand, to be honest, when you look on the website, but this one was the Steeda, the one from Steeda. So I just was like, you know what, with certain things like this, let me not cheap out. Let me just buy it once, buy the higher end products, and then not have to deal with any headaches down the line, because the cheaper, you know, generic brand was like, I don't know, $80 or something like that. This one was 130. Yeah, it's a little bit more, but yeah, that's the philosophy here. Buy it once and then don't have to worry about it again. So you do get a I believe this is the firewall adjuster. A little bit of they put a blue finish on it, and it looks like we had a brass sleeve in there. And then this is oh yeah, this is the clutch quadrant, which I've heard is a pain to deal with because you're up in the driver footwell area under the dash, and something about getting the old one off is a real pain. I'm assuming the old one is plastic, but this is a very nice, feels like aluminum, looks like aluminum, I should say. And you get like a plastic flat washer there. And I'm gonna go ahead and leave all this stuff in the packaging. There will be an install video. I don't know when I'm going to get to that. But now that I know that I can work in the garage in the wintertime and not freeze my balls off, that install video will be coming sooner than you think. Okay, so this they wrapped up, or they wound up looped it up once just to ship it in the box. Cable seems nice. You got about 3 inches of thread. Appears to be fine thread. You got a jam nut, and then I guess your adjustment nut there. And this will go, I believe this will go on towards the transmission end, where it'll link up with the clutch fork, and then I believe this and looks like it mates up with the firewall adjuster. But we'll see how all that goes. Did I get instructions? I got some nice packing paper, which I'll not hover too close to the heater there. But I'm sure there's instructions online everywhere you look, so I'll be able to look all that up beforehand. Thankfully, I have all the tools that I need, I believe. If not, I got my other toolbox at the shop. I can raid that for any other tools that I need. But yeah, this is what $130 buys you, and I'm hoping that it's works out pretty great. I think this bracket here mounts onto the body, halfway between the clutch pedal, how the cable travels from the clutch pedal to the firewall and then into the engine bay. I believe this just bolts to the body as the cable makes its path, charts its path on the way down to the clutch fork off the transmission. So that's that, and I think that's all I need to say for now. But yeah, just wanted to give you a little intro video into this install, and I hope to do more installs, more install videos on the Mustangs to just document the process, because every time I work on the Mustang, it seems like, I'm just got a sailor's mouth trying to get the old rusty parts apart so I can get the new stuff on, just so I can get back to driving it. But I figure I should document it just so that certain things that I need to look back on, or just have proof of repairs, just in case for whatever reason I decide to sell it later on, and for some reason the fox biting market's going up, and 94, 95 GTs are kind of an oddball, because people, I would think, would most likely just want a classic fox body, so the 94, 95s are, I feel like everyone mistakes them for a 2-valve, because they brought the 4.6 in 96 and carried it to 98 under that same SN95 body style. But yeah, I mean, the guy who sold to me, he gave me a great deal on it, and he kind of wanted it to go to someone who would take care of it and keep it going. So yeah, that's why I don't really have any serious plans to sell it, unless someone offered me such a crazy amount that I was like, well, I'll either never get this amount again, or at least I wouldn't get it for another 20 years. But yeah, I mean, I enjoy driving the car. The more I own it, the longer I own the car, the more I drive it, the more I enjoy it. So we'll start throwing some money at it. All right, thanks for watching, and